What's good, gente? Thank you guys once again, like always, for tuning in. As you guys can see on the thumbnail and on the title, right? Bam Bam speaks on Jay Hand's wife about her OnlyFans. But of course, there's a lot of day oneers that this is nothing new to them. But for the ones that are new to the channel and don't really know too much about Jay Hands, I will give a little bit of history of why Jay does what he does, homie. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So if you do, let's make sure to hit a like, share with the others, and all that good stuff, man. I do appreciate every single one of you guys that tunes in. But yeah, this is gonna be a little funny one in some type of way. I know, of course, this is a little sensitive subject. I don't really like to discuss the whole family members when it comes to social media and stuff like that. But we are gonna make an exception with this one, especially since I'm kind of reacting to Bam Bam's video. And also, man, Jay happens to be kind of someone that made his life kind of an open book. And technically, that video that I'm kind of reacting to, it's about more of a reaction to Jay Hand's video. So if he happens to be okay with it and have it on his lives, then it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, sure to hit a like, make sure to subscribe, hit that follow, hit that notification bell, and all that good stuff, man. That helps out the channel. So thank you guys once again, and let's get started on this video. So for a lot of the people that don't really know a lot about Jay Hands, right? Even though he does have a lot of subscribers, he does have a big following when it comes to his platform, right? Well, before Jay Hands ended up making the whole YouTube and stuff like that, actually one of his first videos where he's actually speaking on YouTube happens to be on my thing, and it's on Jay Hands' profile. So if you haven't tuned in, go check it out. But that's technically before he became YouTube famous in some type of way. Oh boy, and some I mean, to what I was able to see, right? And I'm not making excuses for anyone, because at the end of the day, I don't know people's life and I don't know people's struggles like that, especially the ones that end up making OnlyFans. But the whole OnlyFans thing with the whole Jay Hands happened to be out before the YouTube, right? So Ogro and Jay Hands already had a whole OnlyFans thing going on. I don't know if they were having money problems, struggling, or what whatsoever, right? I didn't know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys like, oh boy, we're struggling, and that's the reason why they ended up going that route of making an OnlyFans. But to what I was able to see, at least on old boy, right? Because I do know him from before the whole YouTube, and even though we didn't know him personally, I did have some communications with him before all that, right? And what I was able to see was that he was about his money, bro. He wanted to hustle, and he was trying to make it either with the rapping or with anything, whatever, right? Because he started making like little funny videos on TikTok, and you guys see his personality, right? How he is. So he was looking for a way to kind of blow up. He always been that type of person that wanted to blow up. And I mean, I guess he did. I mean, he blew up already, guys. He's doing his thing. And even though we don't agree with the route that he did it, he's always been that kind of person, man, that he was going to find a way to do it. And well, I guess he found his route. But nowadays, when it comes to social media and having a big platform, he's gonna have individuals like Bam Bam, right, that want to make videos and kind of put some things out there. Which, like I said, man, this OnlyFans thing is not nothing new, but there is a lot of subscribers that probably didn't know about it and don't agree with the whole OnlyFans. Me personally, at least on that video that old boy made, it's not technically that old boy needs to be more of a man. In all reality, I mean, me personally, I would never put my wife on OnlyFans. I mean, I would never go, I would say that low. It depends. For different people, it might not even be a low move, because some people are like, man, it's easy money. And if people are willing to pay for it, shit, dale gas, fuck it. It is what it is. They're just looking. It's not like they're over there actually touching and getting their thing on. But in all reality, yeah, I don't agree with it. I wouldn't want to have my wife up there. I want to have none of my family members up there, right? Because in all reality, man, I wouldn't want their kids or my kids, right, to actually see some of those things, and later down the line, either they get bullied or just made fun of because of some of the past decisions. But in all reality, I mean, they're able to do as they please. Everybody's responsible for their own actions, right? So on this one, I don't really think Jade's gonna give a fuck. I mean, he didn't care back then, and he probably won't care now. And if you happen to know, at least on how Jay Handz is on social media, I mean, he can be the sick dude, he can be a funny dude, he can be serious. And I mean, at least on his videos, he portrays to be serious. On his life, he's like, it's the real him, the funny, and just all that little bullshit, right? But in all reality, man, I mean, there's been plenty of people that have said this before. If you want to make it, either you gotta fake it or you just gotta be fucking doing the most, homie. And this is one of those things. So in all reality, you guys let me know who was in the right on this. I'm not gonna fully agree with Bam Bam, but I'm not gonna disagree with them neither, you know? Just in the whole fact that I wouldn't have my wife up there. But now that Jay, I guess, somewhat made it, do you guys think that he should still promote the whole OnlyFans? Like I said, man, the video that old boy is reacting to, or that he did put on his channel, it is an older video. So maybe he doesn't think the same, especially since a lot of his videos, or a lot of what people say on YouTube, right? They're growing with time, and they're getting, you know what I mean? So what do you guys think, man? You guys let me know in the comments. Would you guys have your wives up there on OnlyFans if people are willing to pay? You guys got to remember, there's some sick maniacos out there that will pay for stuff like that, right? Even some of the things that Jay was talking about on that video, man, which was just nasty. You know, it was just nasty. But I mean, if that's the type of content he has up there and people aren't really buying that shit, then there's some sick ass vatos, you know. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a few you guys in the comments that are actually subscribed to that, and you guys will probably be like, nah, man, there's nothing wrong with it because you're getting your maniacs on. But with that being said, man, you guys tell me in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think Bam Bam was going a little too far by putting I guess an exposed thing on Jay's wife, or on Jay or whatever, right, on social media? Or was it on the OK, due to the fact that Jay was actually the first one to promote it, you know, because he did end up promoting it on that video. I was going to clip it and put it on my thing, but he ended up saying some nasty ass little things, bro, that will probably end up getting my channel kind of either demonetized or end up flagging it in some type of way, man. So if you guys want to check out that video, make sure to tell me, man, and I'll point you at the right direction. Old boy is one of my subscribers, so he'll probably tune in and let you know, like, what he thinks about that shit. So with that being said, man, this is your boy Conejo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, man, make sure to hit a like for your boy. Make sure to subscribe, hit that follow, hit that notification bell, just in case we go live. We're back to regular program, gente. So expect me to be live tonight, and you guys already be knowing. This is your boy Conejo. And make sure to drop a comment. Would you have your wife on OnlyFans? Shit. I know I wouldn't, but hey, you let me know. So with that being said, we out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woohoo, what fuck squirt gun?